Hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, let's go off and finish off a Dream Joy, whatever the fuck it's called, event. Is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Alright. Oops, not friends. No thanks. What are you doing? Damn it. Yeah, I was just playing Wuthering Waves. All these games with the different fucking controls really messes you up. Why the heck they have... And the frame rate on these... that was really noticeable. Pressing wrong buttons as well. You know which button. Hanu! I guess I should visit Han. As in, this building. Or maybe it's part of it. You never know. Oh. I wouldn't have been able to anyway. Let's open this up. Oh, nice. I think I found it. Yeah, I've been over here before. Why isn't this area explored at all? Strange. Oh, the couch at the VIP area is the best. It's so much more comfy than my own nest, Chirp. When does the show start? I can't wait, Chirp. You bought your ticket yet? Can a bird also be a VIP guest? No, of course not. Bought your ticket yet? Chirp, of course I have. I'm a regular Dream Good Theater, Chirp. Chirp, you're about to go back too. Old Lady Vermilion will be upset with me, Chirp. Stuck to the VIP area, the heart of the theater. You absolutely can't miss out, Chirp. Not too bad I ain't no VIP. Title: Dream Joy Memoir 5, Dream Joy Secrecy. This movie is the 5th installment of the Dream Joy Memoir series, which tells the story of Dreamville after its prosperity, where Clocky and Old Man Wood part ways to preserve the something of the town. Clocky sets up Dreamville and begins the something. Review: this movie contains controversial topics and should be banned. The style of this movie deviates from the previous Clocky pieces and has the potential to cause negative effects. A temporary ban is recommended, and an interview should be arranged with its creator. Halt! Who goes there? The Pentagon Grand Theater is currently closed to the public. Wait, you look kind of familiar. Oh, I met you at the Clock Studios theme park before. You really have a thing for odd places, huh? Tell me who you are, or I'll have you nabbed by the Bloodhounds. I'm one of the nameless of the Astro Express. I'm the hero of Penacony. I'm the legendary galactic baseballer. Yep. That Taro. You're the grey-haired guest who has recently helped the family with their trouble, aren't you? Please forgive my rudeness earlier and allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Mimosa. The drink? A member of the Iris family. Aside from the business liaisons, I am also in charge of managing the film and television productions in Penacony. Is there something you're looking for in the bar theater? Looking for an animation film reel. Yeah, restricted. Animation. Oh, you must be talking about the Dream Joy Secrecy by Clock Studios. The nameless are indeed as helpful as they are described. You helped with the production of the 4 films recently released by Clock Studios, didn't you? Of course, didn't you see me, credit? I'm very sorry, but I can't give you the real one in this film. The decision to ban it was made by Maven herself, because its content didn't comply with the family's standards. Its director, the Watchmaker, needs to come forward with an explanation. You can't make it here. I'm the director. I'm the Watchmaker. Yeah, I'm basically the Watchmaker now. I'm the Watchmaker. That's quite a sad joke. I'm well aware of whom the Watchmaker is. The Clocky series has evolved to become something beyond a mere piece of work by the Watchmaker. It embodies the spirit of Pentaconny and represents the image of a dream, joyful, pleasant, and harmonious. However, its creator keeps incorporating his own views and ideas into his works, especially in this film. There are simply too many references to elements in the real world that is ruining Clocky's image. Nemosa's brows furrow as she speaks as though those words are triggering a wound inside her. Triggering a wound inside her. I'm thinking she might be one of the characters inside it. But the only one I know of is the Mirror Princess, but she was Rosalina, so it's probably because of her glasses. That's why she's called Mirror Princess. Do you know the Watchmaker personally? Are you okay? It's nothing. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my work. Please just leave. Mimosa no longer pays attention to you. She stares at the film reels in the cabinet, lost in thought. Nice. Wait, did I just find the right one? God damn it. Infirma Nostri Corporis. Without the aid of the mighty souls of the righteous, the world would become a realm of lies. Right. TikTok, you should be careful. I'm no ticker on my time bomb. I'll explain the moment the repair is complete. And blow his whole dream to smithereens. Afraid now? No, please do it. I mean, you can't die in a dream, so... It's just off. Can this thing go even further? Yeah, nice. Maybe I can have this touch. Almost. There we go. Okay. Just need to get back here. Yeah. Super easy. Too easy. TikTok, I'm going to explode. I was gonna nut. Ah, of course I'm lying to you. I just wish that someone would see me and help me out. Liar. Well, whatever. Do I have to turn these back to, I forgot the name. Oh well, whatever. There's no tangible feeling of feathers. It's as if this origami bird is in another bizarre dimension. You can try to dive into the TV for a look. Maybe you'll find the world of animations. Apparently gathering all episodes of Hanu's adventure qualifies one to enter the television and participate in the filming of the animation chirp. Wait, chirp? You son of a bitch. It's Morbin time. Oh. Apparently I don't have all the animations. That's right, because she has the last one. Hello. Why are you still sticking around? Even though you've done the family a favor, I can't let you keep interrupting my work. Try reading her inner thoughts. Let's have you be angry. Mimosa clenches her fists and starts shaking. That guy's selfish. When is he going to stop ruining the dreamscape? Turning Penacony into a chaotic menace is his biggest wish. How can he expect others to understand him through his works when he has zero empathy? You must have heard about Watchmaker's deeds, right? He disturbed the peace of Penacony, created confusion, and took everyone for a ride with his lies. Is a man like him worthy of your support? You don't know him well enough. I think he is worthy of my support. You got a point. Yeah, you got a point. You're a lot smarter than those dumb dream chasers. That kind of guy isn't worth following. Remember years ago when he used golden papers with Clocky's image printed on them and made a mess of Gilded Hour? Gilded Hour. Now he's wreaking havoc again with Clocky's animation. Would such a person care about his followers? Would he care about Clocky's fans? She's a Clocky fan, okay. Mimosa passes you a clock credit note. The Clocky's portrait on it is all smiles, but Mimosa is furious. Hey, nice, she gave me some money for some reason. Looking livid, Mimosa clenches her fist tightly and fixes her unflinching gaze on the film reel in the cabinet. Now let's be happy. Mimosa relaxes her furrowed brows and smiles in resignation. Honestly speaking, he's truly amazing. Despite the terrible subject matter, the story still looks pretty interesting. However, Clocky should just be an animation, not a carrier of propaganda on underlying messages. Don't you think so? No, it can be meaningful too. Indeed, people should have fun watching it. Yeah, that's true. That's an entertainment piece. It should be entertaining. Even sometimes educational, but mainly entertaining. Exactly, the main selling point of the genre is fun. As for other stuff, neither the viewers nor the family are interested. Clocky has tons of fans, but how many of them can perceive the underlying message and metaphors under the fun facade? And how many of them go to the cinemas for those things? Clocky must not bear so many heavy themes. His story should be like candies. There's no bitterness, only sweetness. What, so you're gonna give me a candy? Nosa smiles and hands you some Clocky-themed soft candies, but you feel her smile looks rather heavy, as complicated and mixed as the taste of this bag of candies. Snacks. Old gummy candy. With a smile that conveys complicated emotions, Mimosa casts a contemplative gaze at the film reel in the cabinet. Nice, she gets to be sad too. Everyone gets to be sad. Looking disheartened, Mimosa retrieves the film reel from the cabinet. After all these years, he still stands by his decision right from the start. What a stubborn man. You alright? Sounds like you have a story to tell. Who's he? Yeah, who's he? No offense, but the way you wander around aimlessly reminds me of him. The Watchmaker. Those memories are supposed to fade away, but since they've now come to mind, I might as well share them with you. After all, he's your nameless senior. Believe it or not, I was once involved in the creation of Clocky. Unlike other employees of Clock Studios, I drew the sketches of a secret place together with a Watchmaker. He told me he wanted Clocky to be a work that brought joy and hope to people, but it was a lie. That guy had a habit of adding unreasonable plots into the animation and didn't bother to explain how he came about those ideas. Despite my confusion, I worked for him and poured my heart and soul into my work. Every time I proposed new ideas for the project, he'd vehemently object to them. He didn't want anyone to interfere with his creation. He's just a selfish tyrant. That's true. I decided to leave him because of that. I wanted to look for a purer form of art that could bring true happiness to Penacony. So I joined the Iris family. I still care a lot about Clocky. I suggested that the family acquire its copyright to protect it. If the content created by Clock Studios continues to violate the family standards, Clocky could end up much worse than its current predicament. Is the family really that unforgiving? Does the family hate Clocky? Not really. Maven, their family head, is actually a fan of Clocky. I heard that she is the inspiration behind the Miss Note character. Ah. So she is Miss Note. I see. Old Man Wood and Girl for Wood. And we have, who else? There's Shopkeeper Leaf, which is Alfalfa. Family head member, Otis Small, I think. Is that him? Bloodhounds, that was, Hanunu? But we don't hear about the family head of Bloodhounds anymore. They did mention the Oak family, but I can't remember the name. In Dreamjoy's secrecy, Clocky has a fallout with his companions and the plot takes a dark turn. For the viewers who believe the animation carries an underlying meaning, this kind of content might encourage unnecessary speculation and conjecture. The Harmony embraces diverse concepts, but not those that can lead to danger. The provocative nature of artistic works is far more formidable than you might imagine. Lady Maven once said artists are as dangerous as history fictionologists. Their creations aren't about truth, instead they are about stirring up emotions, and no one can predict the impact of emotions. The family isn't being unforgiving. As stated by the family head, the film could be unbanned provided that the watchmaker could come forward with an explanation. And what kind of message is he trying to convey with the clocking? Is he trying to create confusion, or does he have some kind of hidden agenda? I know he's no longer around, and it's a shame, since we can never understand what he really thinks. I can't let you have the film now. Maybe there's still a chance to turn things around. Maybe he left something behind. Yeah. Left me behind. Mostly gazes at the film around our hands, looking lost in distant memories. You're right. That guy surely wouldn't abandon his work. I have to make a trip back to my homeland and search for the answer. And you are welcome to tag along. If you know the watchmaker well, you surely know where I'm referring to. It's a place we can only access by doing something impossible in the dreamscape. Is it that, if I know the watchmaker well, watchmaker lived somewhere where there was a lot of ocean, like a very oceanic planet. There's a lot of sailing, but I don't think that Mimosa's from there, is she? No. Are we going to Dreamville, you know, before Penacony took place? Like the Wild West, basically. This is basically Wild West. Penacony is just Rango. Where are we going? Dreamflux Reef. Alright. So she's from Dreamflux Reef. I see. Damn it.
We need a strategy.
Quite unexpected.
Actually, no. Damn it.
Lauren, above all.
Yield.
Let's get rid of this mole pucker.
Decided to play your ace, huh?
Still in denial? Recount.
My oath is to a solitary beauty is eternal. Slice like a good brute, my friends.
It's time to break.
Indulge yourselves!
It came together. Human creations.
Flesh wound.
What are you trying to do?
I shall be the judge. By the will of the ten lords' decree, hereby ordained.
The guiding
Once
light.
with this.
Wretched and
Oh, they're dead.
I will protect all beauty.
No speeding up for you, little bitch.
It came together, converge, and awaken. This is serious. Recount.
My oath is to a solitary beauty is eternal.
Too easy. Way too easy. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Great. The more the better.
Now I'm pressing B because of Wuthering Waves, and I'm pressing X because of Genshin. By God. TikTok, Origami Bird's here to tell you the time, chirp. And it's unknown hour, unknown minutes, and Penacony time right now. So even the point in telling me the time like this. And unknown seconds, chirp. Right, you know how to buzz for the answer first, chirp. Native Vermilion said not to mention anything important to strangers. Time is very important, chirp. Goodbye, I'm going to an unknown place to do something unknown, chirp. That was useless. Anyway, whatever. To dream flux. I'll open this and see the low frame rate. Look at that. What the fuck? Strangely enough, that reminds me like the old school Baldur's Gate 1. Baldur's Gate 1. In case you guys don't know. Oh. Well, that's new.
It's getting late. Where to now?
So this is the so-called freedom
You know,
of organic life
I actually kind of want her to be wearing the hat the entire time. And when she attacks, she takes it off and chucks it. And then it appears back on her head, you know? What are you doing, spine? Oh, what's going on? Traitor! Why'd you come back? Sorry. She's sad right now. I'll change her emotion. How dare you come back, you traitor, to Dreamflux Reef? Get out of Dreamflux Reef and go back to your family. Wait, I'm Mimosa, I'm Watchmaker's... Can't believe you have the face to mention his name. Mr. Watchmaker raised you and yet you sided with his enemies. Mr. Watchmaker still thought about you in his twilight years. Don't you feel ashamed of yourself? I'm very sorry. Do you think your apology is enough? We must teach you your ingrate a lesson on the Watchmaker's behalf. Please don't resort to violence. That's a little harsh. Hey, Yume. See you changed your name. My distinguished guest. Your guest? Who are you? You don't look like a local. I am the watchmaker. Must be an underling of that traitor. Just beat the two of them up. Oh, they're using memes. I see. Oh, time to fuck
I
them
try
up.
hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
The mood is set just. Let the show begin.
No, I can't actually
Pick
see
your
the poop
positions.
file pic. It's rather
Dreams
small
do
for
come
me, but
true.
the Ventrino. Nice.
That's better.
Great teamwork.
She's a tough one. Don't worry, I just asked Mr. Micah to be here. They're finished. Oh, calling for backup, huh? Micah. Mikhail. Misha. Mikhail Char Legwork. Micah. That's probably nothing. Use reference, however, didn't trace. But we'll see about that. Mr. Micah, we're counting on you to punish the traitor and her underling. I'm sorry you have to go through this, my friend from Astro Express. Astro Express? Could that be Mr. Watchmaker's? Yes, the rest of the traders. Guys should go. Don't embarrass Dreamflux Reef anymore. Okay, let's boat. I think we messed up the wrong person. Messed with the wrong person. Just like that, huh? My apologies, Cascade and Mimosa. You guys alright? I'm fine. Brother. Brother? Two siblings? Oh boy, they don't even look alike. Are you also a child of the Watchmaker? Just like Mimosa, I'm also an orphan adopted by Watchmaker. There are many more kids like us in Dreamflux Reef. Oh, I see. So, not related. Okay. I'll see it in Discord. Where's my Discord? Yeah, nice style. I like the colors. When we got older, I chose to stay here in Dreamflux Reef while Mimosa pursued the life she desired in Pentagon. By the way, how did the two of you meet? Because of Dreamjoy memoir, because the film reels left behind by the Watchmaker, because of an unpleasant argument. Yeah. Huh. What led to the argument? Was it about the recent Clocky movie? How do you know? Biz told me you were involved in its production. Did you run into any problems during the production? Mimosa used to work as the watchmaker's animation assistant here before, and she knows Clocky's story like the back of her hand. If it's a technical glitch, you can discuss it with her. No, the issue is more ideological than technical. I watched the film reels father left behind at Clock Studios, and I wondered why he included the story about Dreamflux Reef in the animation. If I can figure out why he did that, I can probably convince Lady Maven to lift a ban on the movie. After all she wants is an explanation. Maven is still as capricious as ever. If the watchmaker could hear this, I suppose he would laugh at this old friend of his. Seems like you still can't let go of the past even after all this time. Come with me, he left you something. They're heading toward the graveyard, let's follow them. Or I'll follow them right after this. Be right back. No, boot heel. Of course I don't have boot heel. I already have it. Argentina. Argentina? Damn it. Have this guy, Argenti. I don't need more physical. Although I need to warp soon. But I could survive until the next one, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can send me an animation. I already have a whole physical team. Firefly and Jada next. Maybe. I'll have to see how they work. Are these letters from the watchmaker for me? Yeah, I couldn't find you, so I kept these letters here. Think you might find them when you visit him. Now I can finally return them to you. 1, 2, 3 drops. Tears fell into the letter paper at that moment. Well, actually, tears fell onto the letter paper. At that moment, Mimosa seems to have forgotten the people around her as she softly verbalizes the letter's content. It's nice that those black texts that go by so fast are actually here. My stubborn pony, how's life in a dream? When will you ever see this letter? I bet you're still mad at me for painting those ridiculous stories, restricting your freedom to create, and yet I never explained my reasons for doing so. Perhaps you'll find it hard to accept my reason, but I truly mean it. I wish to protect you and your aspiration. I know. Ever since you were a child, you aspired to go to the idyllic dreams beyond, above the dome, to witness the dream chaser's happiness, and to see smiles on their guests' faces. That's because you're someone who loves to bring joy to others. That's why I'm afraid. I'm afraid the stories I wrote in my creations will tarnish this innocence. I hope that there is always a dream in your heart. I hope you'll never be skeptical of this world. But I've figured it out now. You are a courageous and kind child. Your pure intent will not be crushed easily. Hence I'm now willing to be truthful and tell you the reason for creating Clocky. That's because I do not want people to forget everything in their dreams. From the conflict in the prison to the countless catastrophes, to the expansion of nightmares, to the establishment of sweet dreams. Along the way I've witnessed the people in the dreams gradually coming to a standstill without looking back. They said the world outside of dreams is cruel, and one should no longer look back at these sorrowful passing dreams. However, a pleasant dream must always move forward in a trail of blazing flame and look back. And so I put my pen to paper, rely on my childhood friends to keep these precious memories for me. If sometime in the future when all histories are covered in carols, and all coming days are buried in laughter, and people can never wake up again, Clocky might be the wake-up call to their existence. Now yes, do you still remember? I secretly told you once that the brain of Clocky is actually a compass that leads one to the future. And now this compass belongs to you. My past has already ended. Please use him to record your future. Love always, Mikhail Child Legwork. What an amazing animation artist. What an amazing father. What an amazing trailblazer. Wow. Really buttering him up, huh? What an artiste. Yes, the Watchmaker is Penacony's best animation artist, and will always be. The Watchmaker, why didn't you let me know earlier? Mimosa. He had always wanted to protect you, so he chose not to tell you about his less than glamorous past. But if I had known about it earlier, I wouldn't have left Dreamflux Reef and abandoned Clocky. To put it in his words, that is the route you've chosen. Moreover, it isn't too late now, is it? Yes, it's not too late. I will request to meet Lady Maven immediately and tell her the Watchmaker is only trying to document the history of Penacony that shouldn't be forgotten. I believe she will understand such a reason. After all, she is one of the characters. That's nothing. She's a reasonable person, so don't worry about it. Mimosa, you're still as clever as you were when you were a child, getting things done promptly and decisively with a keen eye. Alright, we can always catch up later. What's important now is to get this movie successfully released. Understand. It's undeniable that clocking can bring happiness to people. However, real happiness doesn't come from forgetting the sorrowful past, but from calmly embracing the past after experiencing the sorrow. Cascade, I think I'm going to pass the film reel to the Clock Studios. Please, you must make sure it hits the screen. Dude just wants to make a
Please
documentary.
stay tuned.
Autobiography. Why are you here again? Dreamjoy Memoir is now showing, and the business of Clock Series is on the rise. There's no need for the family to be involved. Are you sure? Have you completed the final work? That is all because of the family's interference. I think you can use this method to threaten us. How shameless. That's not true. Yeah, you can have the film reel. Huh? You must be in a tight schedule now, isn't it? And stop wasting time. I'll also help with the animation later. What are you up to this time? Not going to fall into your trap. We'll wait for the director to be back. Ah, director, you're back. Where'd you go? What took you so long? I was finding the reel. I went to negotiate with Mimosa. I went to the watchmaker's house. Yeah, basically. Oh my goodness, is he doing okay? No, he's dead. He's been dead for a while. Let me explain. This is what happened. Mimosa briefly describes what she has just experienced. I see. There's so many stories behind the clocky. Mr. Watchmaker, you're a great man. If that's the case, whether it's out of respect for the audience or to carry on the spirit of Mr. Watchmaker, Clock Studio promises to do its best and complete its last film of Dreamjoy Memoir. Director Cascade and consultant Mimosa from the Iris family. I'm counting on you two for the remaining work. My distinguished guests, let's finish up the Watchmaker's last work together. Are you ready? Yep, sure. Please. Oh great, more reading. Let's do this special ending. Car chaser scene has been filmed through Way of the Wolf. For freedom. Dreamville's domain has expanded manyfold. What were sparsely populated locales are now packed with myriad buildings. Their flickering lights like shimmering stars across the landscape. Old Man Wood's trees block the cowboys' path, causing both parties to be embroiled in constant bickering. Clucky also doesn't understand why Old Man Wood insists on taking away the cowboys' turf. It's something the cowboys earn through hard work. Tick-tock, Old Man Wood is such a greedy geezer, claiming all he's doing is for the prosperity of Dreamville, but it's all for his own selfish gains. Tick-tock, surely you think so too? Dreamville must not go back to that gloomy prison of the past. Come on, let's help the cowboys seize back what's theirs. Clocky decides to confront Old Man Wood for his cowboy compatriots, as well as for a free Dreamville as envisioned in his heart. But be it prosperity or freedom, as long as one keeps moving forward, a price must be paid. Now that Clocky has returned to the posse of cowboys, everyone regards Clocky as their leader. Many hope that he can persuade the overbearing Old Man Wood to give up his position. As Clocky gallops into the wilderness with the cowboys, memories of his joyful days on Compass flood back to him. Tick-tock, that should be the way. Dreamville should provide others with comfort and freedom. Under the command of Clocky, the cowboys no longer bully the townsfolk. Instead, they begin to have a strong sense of justice, maintaining peace and order in the town. In Commander Clocky, the cowboys no longer accept extreme ways to express their wishes. Instead, they sign a petition to promote their wishes to the townsfolk. Right, be right back. Okay, obviously we're going with this one. Yet the demands of the cowboys remain the same. They do not want to be part of Dreamville, but instead live happily in the desert. TikTok, there's nothing wrong with this. Most importantly, everyone should be happy. Technically, no. Seeing that the cowboys are no longer causing trouble, Old Man Wood temporarily accepts their existence, but he still hopes to reclaim the town's territory. With the help of Clocky, the internal conflicts among the cowboys finally subside. All the cowboys come together to sign a peace agreement. With each other? Oh no. That means they're about to attack someone else. Thus they establish a cowboy alliance to represent the interests of the cowboys and to confront Old Man Wood. Old Man Wood seeks unity to enforce rules, but our unity is for freedom. Old Man Wood proposes reclaiming the land from the cowboys while allocating them within an autonomous area. However, he emphasizes that must get along amicably with the town overseen by Old Man Wood. Clocky hands the proposal to the cowboy boss. The cowboys propose to retain the land they have covered and cultivated. From now on, both factions should no longer interfere with each other. And the cowboys will get along amicably with the town overseen by Old Man Wood. Clocky then hands his proposal to Old Man Wood. Old Man Wood seriously considers this proposal, but he disagrees. The land in this desert is the most important treasure in the town. In the desert? Clocky, whose attempt to mediate things failed, returned to the cowboys' base and apologized to everyone. Instead of holding it against Clocky, the cowboys threw a desert party to cheer him up. Despite Clocky trying his best to alleviate the tension, the negotiations between the two still fail. Old Man Wood's guards once again raise their weapons at the cowboys. The cowboys take out their revolvers, run on their horses, and flee back to the desert. At the Clocky's order, the cowboys escort numerous townsfolk seeking desert life over the town. As the desert population swells, the town's numbers dwindle. At Old Man Wood's order, a wind-breaking forest stands as a barrier between the townsfolk and the cowboys. Both factions will no longer interfere with each other, yet a growing divide emerges within their hearts, marking the beginning of their estrangement. Clocky secretly opens up a path in the windbreak forest, allowing the townsfolk and the cowboys to play together in the forest. One day we will tear down this forest. Well, that's not good, global warming. In response, Old Man Wood launches campaigns to suppress the cowboys with relentless vigor. He cuts off the cowboys' resources and leaves them to starve in the unforgiving wasteland. Clocky is deeply disappointed by his actions. You want to tear down his forest? What the fuck? The townsfolk and the cowboys can no longer stand the existence of the windbreaking forest, so they light a fire and burn down all the trees in the forest. Okay. I mean, people just don't like trees, I guess. Everyone is friendly toward each other as they share insights into life on both sides. The dispute Old Man Wood anticipated has not broken out. Old Man Wood ought to reflect on this valuable lesson. TikTok is better to overestimate than to underestimate human nature. Old Man Wood knows that he can no longer change the minds of the cowboys, but he knows a decentralized army of cowboys can never make Dreamville prosperous and magnificent, thus he must not give in. Though townfolk and cowboys unanimously reject the notion of Old Man Wood overseeing their affairs in Dreamville, they decide to join with the forces with Clocky, making the desert and the town into a haven of liberty. Everyone organizes into a decentralized army and begins to fight against the guards of Old Man Wood. TikTok, our goal is freedom, not victory. Okay. Sounds like a revolution to me. I haven't got enough. I'll give a $5 for you to keep going. The cowboys decisively triumph over Old Man Wood's forces. Seeing Clocky stand on the opposite side of him, Old Man Wood's spirits plummet into despair. He bids farewell to the town he once cherished, departing with a helpless sigh. And cowboys cheer for their hard-won victory. They set to work dividing the town's territory into numerous pieces, each representing a piece of their newfound land of freedom. They divide it? That doesn't sound good. Ugly flower. After a bitter battle, the cowboys became the masters of Dreamville. But they don't know how to develop Dreamville, and soon after the town returns to being a barren wasteland. Who would have thought? TikTok, without Old Man Wood, everyone is living freely now. But is this true happiness? Yeah, they're free to kill each other. The cowboys run rampant across town every day. No one can hold them in place, nor can anyone guide their path. TikTok, forget it. I'm done talking about this. Let's head out to the desert to play with the cowboys. Clocky steps into the desert with the cowboys, and the townsfolk never see him again, as he's dead. A lonely and carefree bird cannot travel long distances like a flock of wild grey geese. Dream myth escapade, the end. Dream joy secrecy. The tall buildings rose within Dreamville, and everything was gradually moving toward prosperity. Clocky also immersed himself in the hustle and bustle, but beneath the bright lights and revelry, shadows were also growing. It also splits. Dreamjoy yield. Through the efforts of Clocky and Old Man Wood, Dreamville becomes even more prosperous and a destination that tourists from all over the world wish to visit. Magnificent skyscrapers, a scenic nightscape of streaming colors, and bustling crowds. The images in Clocky's dream appear before his eyes. TikTok, the Dreamville today is a stark contrast to its past state. Who would know this used to be a barren desert? But with the rising number of incoming tourists, they're running out of places to stay. We resort to building houses without any sound infrastructural plan. This won't do. TikTok, I think we need a hotel. A giant one that can house all the townsfolk and guests. Besides the hotel, we also need to build a fun amusement park with a garden that's got all sorts of plants and flowers, and a mall where you can buy anything you want. TikTok, just the mere thought of all this gets my gears all hyped up. Let's go, friend. Off we go to Professor Owl about these ideas. Locky's mind conjures a dazzling image of Dreamville. Now he wants to work with his companions and turn this scene into a reality. The danger may have been quelled, but the road to rebuilding the town isn't that easy. Clocky will have to contend with many challenges. Target's a bit special, I'm sure you can do it. 95! Oh, something. Alright. Professor Owl enlisted the help of Lady Vermilion. Maybe I should do this. Clocky visited Professor Owl and Old Man Wood. Together they discussed what the future held for Dreamville. Near Professor Owl as well. He's also a Nightingale family. That's right. Is it times 2? Can I make it times 4? Oh. They reached a consensus over their first goal, to build a beautiful hotel in Dreamville. TikTok, it must have more floors than there are seconds on the clock. Alright. Professor Owl enlisted the help of Lady Vermilion, the most beautiful origami bird, to build the town hotel. However, she demanded an exorbitant pay from Clocky for her services. Lady Vermilion only accepted the commission reluctantly when Clocky had Old Man Wood offer her plenty of fruits. Chirp, your offer isn't sincere at all. How disappointing. Alright. During the hotel's construction, some strange visitors would drop by and steal valuable building materials, hindering the construction progress. One man would decide to curb their theft with an iron fist. Anyone who obstructed the hotel's construction would be made into part of the walls of the hotel. It took permanent free accommodation. Basically. To gather the materials needed to build the town hotel, Clocky wandered around the wilderness and ran into a pack of robbers. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. I'm just calculating in my head. To promote the town hotel, Clocky wrote to his friends on the compass and asked for their help to make some promotional flyers and distribute them in other towns. Clocky's letter did not reach the compass. The crew was busy navigating the rough sea, and all letters were swept away by the waves. TikTok, is there no signal in the ocean? In appreciation of what Clocky has done for Dreamville, Old Man Wood proposes that a large clock be placed in the middle of the hotel as a commemoration. Everyone accepted the proposal. They crafted the exquisite clock together and hung it in the hotel lobby. TikTok, I'm so flattered, hee hee. That's the same, huh? Might be better. Alright, let's start with this. To make way for the construction of the 12 streets, some buildings in the deserted town had to be demolished. Many townsfolk were reluctant to lose their homes. Ahmed Wood promised that those who had to relocate would get a 2-bedroom apartment suite for free on the Golden Street, the busiest street in town. You might not think this is a good deal now, but I'm sure you'll regret it in the future if you turn it down. As the construction of the 12 streets was completed, Old Man Wood was pleased with the result. He could tell Dreamville had a promising future. Midnight Street, Dawn Dew Street, and Gilded Street showcased these streets with fascinating stories with the camera. Although the town hotel had opened successfully, there weren't enough tourist attractions in Dreamville for the guests. All there was to see was countless skyscrapers. Clocky thus proposed the construction of 12 different streets in Dreamville to cater to guests with different preferences. Well, I seem to have done it. That's 8, this one becomes 8, this one becomes 16, so it becomes 24, although I could make it 7, it'll be 14, it'll be 20, There'll be more, I guess. Let's make it 28. $98. What did I have before? Yeah. After making some big bucks, Clocky wanted to invest in a sector of Dreamville's economy in a bid to be as rich as shopkeeper Leaf. It's just random. It's just fucking random. Super big. Well, fuck me. Oh well, whatever. Are you sure this wasn't adapted from a true story? If it's completely made up, the creator must be something else. I just realized this isn't a fairy tale, but a deeply moving epic. There's only one film better than this one, and that's the next work Clock Studios will produce. As Dreamville became more prosperous, Clocky made a fortune and became a tycoon. Clocky, who does not need to worry about survival, spends his days exploring the town and enjoying leisure time. He thought this kind of laid-back lifestyle is perfect. What night? Having gone through a phase of construction, Dreamville is now exploding with interest, wonder, and amusement, akin to a beautiful dreamscape where mesmerized guests linger, reluctant to leave. In the glamorous town hotel, an unending stream of guests throngs at the lobby. They all hope to find their own happiness in Dreamville. TikTok, the Dreamville today is a stark contrast to its past state. They would know this used to be a barren desert. They all believe that they can find their destiny here and treat this town like a dream, just as Brother Hanu envisioned. TikTok, but there are so many people in the town now. The old man would really be able to handle them? I too wish to help him. I'm not great at managing people, hehe. Come friend, no need to overthink it. Let's first enjoy the heck out of this place, TikTok. Faced with a Dreamville full of fun and opportunity, Clocky chooses to plunge into the revelry, leaving his responsibilities at the back of his dial. Now more and more townsfolk, and Old Man Wood is getting overloaded with work. Beneath the neon lights of the town, a shadow grows. Clocky took a long break in Dreamville, but his energetic clock movements was always restless. He started craving new thrills. With the determination to create more legends in Dreamville, Clocky's nimble hands started moving again. The origami birds picked up Professor Owl's baton and expanding the town's territory by constructing a nesting zone on the outskirts. The origami birds worked peacefully in the nesting zone. No issues cropped up. Chirp, many newbies complain that life at the nesting site is too rough. They can't even handle the work there. I bet they can't cope with others' jobs too. Damn useless ass birds. Okay, Old Man Wood discovered that the history of Dreamville had been tampered with by Scammer Cop. Many proper stories were turned into jokes, and many tragedies became comedies. Clocky advised Old Man Wood not to be bothered by it. People should enjoy life in Dreamville instead of dwelling in the past. TikTok, the past is in the present. Just move on already. More and more tourists flocked to the town and formed the majority of the population of Dreamville. Unwilling to live by the rules set by their old townsfolk, like Old Man Wood, they demanded to get involved in the town management every day. To maintain peace in Dreamville, Old Man Wood stood his ground and rejected the request. Newcomers left disgruntled and started wreaking havoc in the streets. Everything they are enjoying now is brought about by their so-called enemies. Okay. The amicable Miss Note arrived in Dreamville, garnering the admiration of the townsfolk with her beauty and mellow voice. However, Uncle Piano was jealous of her popularity. Piano? Uncle Piano only allowed Miss Note to sing along piano notes, but even so the charisma of her voice wasn't affected by the simple tune. Miss Note, please bring me home, I can be your servant. What? What's that? Uncle Piano saying that? Seeing Dreamville developing into a wealthy and bustling place, Boss Stone surprisingly, extended an olive branch to Dreamville. Old Man Wood accepted Boss Stone's offer to make peace for the time being. Dreamville became even busier after breaking free from Boss Stone's control. One can never have too many friends and too few enemies. Realizing their efforts were in vain, the rebels decided to show Old Man Wood their might. The rebels brought monsters from outside into the town, leaving the streets in pandemonium. Anu's underlings who stayed in Dreamville all rushed to the outside streets to maintain order. Wait, who's guarding the hotel now? Clocky hurried to the chaotic streets only to find everything ablaze. He needed to find a way to end the mayhem. Clocky had the origami birds fetch stones in various shapes to put out the fire, but the stones damaged the houses too. Sure, shopkeeper Leaf said this wasn't covered by insurance, Clocky. Why'd they use stones? Why'd they use, I don't know, water? Clucky drove his ship into the town and poured the seawater from Blue Street all over the streets, extinguishing the fire. TikTok, why am I always putting out fires in Dreamville? The rebels sprinkled poison all over the flower fields, causing the flowers to grow scary thorns that started hurting the innocent. Miss Note put herself before the townsfolk. She tried awakening the unruly flowers, but their thorns hurt her sparkling eyes. La 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 la. Never mind, I can see without using my eyes. Will she get blinded? Old Man Wood became a man of few words after the turmoil. He stopped discussing Dreamville's future with Clocky anymore. Instead, he started implementing changes to the town alone. Time to listen to you, Clocky. With your harebrained ideas. Nice. Nothing. Jolly. A film this good should push beyond Penacony's boundaries and be broadcast across the stars. As people in Dreamville indulged in a lavish lifestyle, they grew drowsy under the shade of the tree canopy. Meanwhile, Old Man Wood's branches continued to spread, wrapping around everyone's heart. Old Man Wood's tendrils have the entire town in a stranglehold. No resident will ever be able to oppose his ideas. But the townsfolk seem not to care for Old Man Wood's ambition. They're only concerned with the fortune and happiness that Dreamville brings. But Clocky doesn't think so. He'll never allow Dreamville to fall into such decadence. TikTok, Old Man Wood has changed. He doesn't care about Dreamville's future at all. We had a pact in the past, for Dreamville to be filled with the laughter from our hearts. But now everyone is just smiling like vapid fools in their dreams. TikTok, I must rouse Old Man Wood and the townsfolk from their follies, even if the entire town turns on me. Let's go, friend. We cannot allow Old Man Wood's wanton ways to continue. Lucky leaves the flourishing Dreamville and returns to his ruined former home. He believes himself to be lucid. Now one day he will bring this clarity to everyone in the town as well. One day. Dreamville began its downfall. Refusing to accept that kind of future, Lucky needed to wake everyone up. Lucky reconnected with his old friends, hoping to make them see Old Man Wood's mistake. Guys, the TikTok guys, this isn't the town you like, right? Except it is. It's equivalent, so it doesn't matter. Lucky found Hanu's underlings on the Serenity Street, but they didn't respond to him with much enthusiasm, as they were already under the sway of Shadow Dog. Shadow Dog? Lucky tried to persuade them, but Black Dog, I assume that's Shadow Dog, drove him out of Serenity Street. Still, some of Hanu's old underlings were moved by Clocky's words, and offered to provide him with intel. TikTok, Hanu would be proud of you guys. Alright. Clocky visited shopkeeper Leaf and Mr. Soda on the Gilded Street, but they reassured Clocky that everything would be fine, seeing how prosperous Dreamville was at the moment. Shopkeeper Leaf and Mr. Soda changed the subject of the conversation, presenting various business collaboration proposals to Clocky. However, those ideas would only exacerbate Dreamville's decline. Tick-tock, the winning odds of this golden capture machine will bankrupt the people. Clocky found Miss Note in the flower fields. She didn't resonate with Clocky's concern, thinking Dreamville was in good shape. Miss Note contemplates the issues Clocky raised, but when she realizes Clocky did not propose a solution, she has no choice but to brush him away with her singing voice. La 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 la. Clocky, you need to start by figuring out a solution when you stumble across an issue. No, I see. Alright. Clocky hosted a ball on the Blue Street. The grand event attracted a dense crowd of tourists and townsfolk. Clocky made a quiet entrance at the ball and invited curious guests to dance. While dancing, he revealed some secrets about Dreamville to them, and rumors started spreading like wildfire, from the ball to the entire Dreamville. Tick-tock, do you know that Clocky has a hidden treasure in Dreamville? Oh. It's a lie. Clocky made his way to Dawndew Hut, hoping to have a chat with Old Man Wood. He was undecided whether he should enter through the front door or just sneak in. Clocky snuck in quietly and found Old Man Wood resting. Old Man Wood did not respond to Clocky's confrontation. Instead, he had his men see him out. You're so ignorant, Clocky. Clocky returned to the abandoned old site of Dreamville, where the people were living a tough yet liberated life, impervious to the madness in town. Dreamflux Reef. Clocky was determined to revamp the run-down neighborhood to bring happiness to the people there. Tick-tock, if being wakened had to be painful, then no one would ever want to wake up. It's equivalent. Old Man Wood found out about Rooseville and issues Clocky a warning. Clocky ignored the warning and is bent on waking up Old Man Wood. Tick-tock, I'm your alarm clock. Clocky kicked off renovations of his old residence. Dr. Blues, one of the origami birds, joined Clocky and started to revamp the entire neighborhood. Clocky named the place Rooseville, hoping more and more people would wake up and come here. Maybe it's Rouseville. Alright. Tick-tock, this is how Dreamville used to look like in the beginning. Did you all forget about it? Yeah? I'm pretty sure the place is supposed to be better. No, it looked like a dilapidated mess. There's so much negatives. This one obviously has to be the lowest. The population of Rouseville was growing, but Old Man Wood's branches kept encroaching the village's borders. Due to the worsening living conditions, many chose to return to Dreamville. Dang straight. Clocky used his savings to help fund everyone to reconstruct Rouseville. Tick-tock. But those who have left won't come back. Alright. As Clocky dug deeper into Dreamville's secrets, He found out that Old Man Wood is stealing everyone's emotions with his branches to repair the collapsing street. As much as Clocky wanted to stop Old Man Wood's branches from growing, Old Man Wood had already grown into an immovable tree. Tick-tock, I've missed the best opportunity even though I'm a clock myself. Many of the townsfolk have lost the gears in their hearts, idling their time away in Dreamville. This seems to be a part of Old Man Wood's plan. Clocky helped those who lost their parts to rediscover themselves with the gears he collected in the past. Tick-tock. And this is clockwork. To raise people's awareness of the crisis plaguing Dreamville, Clocky remained relentless in his endeavor to change the future of the town bit by bit. Man, I hope you actually don't have to rely on this to actually win. Humongous prize, oh my god. Despite Clocky's numerous efforts, Dreamville still didn't change much. Decadent desires still festered in the shade of Old Man Wood's canopy. Clocky was exhausted, and his hands slowly rust. The story of Dreamville was coming to an end. Tick-tock, the past is like a dream. Compass undead. Clocky's pranks cause excruciating headaches for Old Man Wood, but Dreamville has not changed because of his antics. Old Man Wood's seedlings litter the fields. His tendrils wrap around numerous corrupted hearts, with the townsfolk drifting in and out between dream and reality and sunken in luxuriant extravagance. So, has Clocky failed? Tick-tock. My friend, I'm sorry. Dreamville remains the way it has been. I have no way to change it. Tick-tock, I'm so sleepy, so tired. I really want to rest. Clocky's hands tick slower and slower, images from the voyages of the past appearing before his eyes. Tick-tock, can the Scammer Cup really protect Rouseville? Will Hamster Ball Knights still clinch the championship next time? Can Miss Note sing the most beautiful song that beats from her heart? Will Brother Honey return to protect the town? Will Shopkeeper Leaf sell things that shouldn't be sold? Will Old Man Wood remember his original promise? Tick-tock, Master Hat, Armchair Boy, Mirror Princess, Captain Revolver. Where is their compass sailing to now? Tick-tock, the compass, that's it, the compass! Friend, the compass will return again someday. When that time comes, the other crew members will come help us. Wait till they come to Dreamville. I'll definitely regale them with Watch City's past, the compass's adventures, and everything that's happened in Dreamville. They'll definitely love these stories. Tick-tock, I'll surely wait for you all. New crew members of the compass. Clocky's spirits and reinvigorated once more. His hands began to tick again. In the days to come, he will still protect Rouseville's villagers, cause trouble for Old Man Wood, and be wary of the covetous Boss Stone. Clocky has thought this through. When the new crew of the Compass takes care of Dreamville's crisis, he'll definitely board the ship again and go on even more adventures. Tick-tock, that day will definitely come. Dreamville's dream will one day awaken, and the compass's needle will point toward his next destination. Dreamjoy Memoir, the end. But Dreamville's story will never end. Don't even know where his original body is. Bostone's extras. Wahaha, Dreamville is mine! I guess he just represents the IPC. Although, who in the IPC, I have no idea. The grand public screening of Dream Joy Memoir takes place amidst the vibrant... Oh, Bootyl's here. Oh, and look, that's the Clocky's latest film. Vibrant atmosphere of the Clock Studios theme park, which is teeming with eager audiences. It's been such a long time since I watched animations in the theme park. How nostalgic. Director, look. The theme park is filled with all kinds of people. Distinguished guests, young dream chasers, honored members of the family, and they're all here for the movie. If the watchmaker were here to witness this, he'd be super glad. Thank you so much for your hard work. Right, I wonder if the watchmaker's message left or managed to get past to the audience. Director, can you ask the viewers for their opinions? Just talk to the relevant ones, huh? The audience is pleased, even if they can't discern the deeper meaning behind it. The movie itself is quite fun. You're right, for viewers who are here to seek entertainment, the movie is just an animation. But if someone can decipher the hidden message behind the camera work, performance, story, or even a single line of dialogue, then they will be able to meet the watchmaker's soul and listen to the past dreams. What do you all think? As the movie scenes played before my eyes, I could see the watchmaker poring over his work before a desk. I could tell that he amended some stories in the movie based on my past suggestions. I grew up watching Clocky too, and I've always wanted to see Dreamflux Reef in the animations. And today I'm finally able to see our Rouseville. That's all I wanted. Thank you for letting these stories hit the screen, distinguished guest. A request from Lady Maven: from today onward, I will assist Clock Studios in their steady development as a consultant and keep the hands of Clocky turning. And I'm sure I'll continue turning. And the story of Clocky will never end. Yeah, I'm sure. I want to thank you too, Cascade. With the help of the movie, I'm sure people will pick up their forgotten past, ignite the flame of wakefulness within them, and brighten their future. Yeah, I'm sure the watchmaker will be pleased to see such a future. But this is odd. The watchmaker did not leave any manuscripts about Clocky's future in the Dreamflux Reef. Seems like the Clock Studios may have to really create their own future. Didn't the watchmaker say so? The story of Clocky's future is to be told by us, who will be witnessing the future. Ah, not voiced? Oh, shit. Cascade, is that you? You cooked up this film? Ah, diggity fudge. That's some mighty fine work. Just so peak. Might be hornswoggled. I reckon them clockheads were for young'uns, fresh off the teat. Turns out they sure did a fine job. How'd you rate this movie? Fudge. It's the fudging best. Huh? What do you mean? I love fudge too. She's suggesting they fudge each other. Hot fudge? What I mean is y'all did a mighty fine. Especially that Captain Revolver. Darn handsome as a wild stallion. Oh, a great director. I'm now a fan of yours. Please make more fudging awesome films like this one. Shame. Ain't many heroes like Captain Revolver around these parts. Plenty of muddled fudgers like Boss Stone running about causing trouble. For another rock that'd ruin folks' homesteads. If it were me, I'd open his bean right in the first scene. Video seems to appreciate your movie. Your story has given him some of the intended message and will, and you're certain that many viewers have felt it too.
Noise.
Anyway. Sparkle. Hey, grey hair. Is this your animation? Not bad. What do you think of this movie? Well, I've got high aesthetic standards. But James Guppy is always showing boring tragedies, typical comedies, mundane soap operas, and a bunch of sleep-inducing films. Well, I've got to say, this movie is not bad at all. At least it contributes something less boring to this world. That doesn't make me doze off even in the dream. Then again, every performance has its own intention. I'm sure the story of this movie isn't that simple, am I right, grey hair? Well, you're right. In fact, this movie is... Shh, don't tell me. Let me make a guess. I believe there are going to be all sorts of interpretations for the movie in due time. And no one will know which is the truth. That'll make things more interesting. Perhaps the unmanned wood and bar stone are actually the good ones, while the mastermind behind the green view is clocking. Yes. Sparkle gives a malicious chuckle as she thinks of different possible plots. You believe it won't take long for you to hear her marvelous analysis from the mouths of the other viewers. Cascade. This is a great movie. I like it very much. What are your thoughts? I normally don't watch animations and prefer real-life accounts over created stories. But this movie is different. I can tell that there are secrets hidden behind these stories. A lengthy account of an untold story, perhaps? Untold stories, but your memory keeper from Memoria, whatever. Got a remembrance, you should know it all. Yes. To use such a method to document the past is interesting. Reminds me of a memory keeper who also loves to record their memories on the camera. I mean March 7th. Cascade, memories are records of the past and prophecies of the future. I hope your and the Watchmaker's work can shift the future of this dream. The coyote has fallen asleep. The heavy logs have fallen. The crocs have rewinded, startling the crocodiles in the lake awake. The stories of the past have ended. I'm looking forward to the future of this movie. Blackstone stares quietly at the screen and gives you a perplexing critique of the movie. Useless. Who the fuck is she? Director Cascade, what do the viewers think? They gave it a high rating. Seems like someone has noticed the hidden message. That's so. Perhaps the Watchmaker is hoping to see more of such viewers so that they can reap the benefits of the animation beyond the joy of it. Director, working with you is like returning to the golden age of Clock Studios. When I was still working with the Watchmaker and continuing the adventures of Clocky alongside him. Now that I think about it, we're actually engraving the history of Penacon. I understand why Mr. Watchmaker chose to hide it from everyone. After all, how could the creation of this work bring so much joy if everyone was under such pressure to create it. Clock Studios will continue to move forward with this mission. It will watch over the dream until everyone has the right to wake up from the dream. So with the release of the last movie, the story of Dream Joy Memoir has also come to an end for now. Thank you for your hard work. That's it? It's finally over. Let's do 100 more movies. No, definitely, it's finally over. Oh my god, so much talking. At least have it voiced. Well, we're actually planning on combining the 5 stories of Dream Joy Memoir to create a super extended version of the movie for our audience to watch for a long time. It is also a huge project. If you're interested in continuing as a director, you're always welcome to come back, be part of the production. I wonder if I would actually have a terrible time with this if I weren't sick. Alright, when our movie is a hit, the renowned So Glad hopes to use Clocky's image as their spokesperson and help them shoot a set of commercials. They especially invite you to the director of this commercial. You should go assist if you're free. Your directorial skills will surely be elevated to the next level with this project. Now then, dear director, on behalf of Clock Studios, I salute you. We'll never forget all the hard work you put in for Mr. Watchmaker and the Clocky series. Thank God it's finally over. Ugh. Still got secret endings, still got a film commercial, still got a film extras, god dang it. Under the tree. Under the tree. Old Man Wood's tendrils have the entire Dreamville in stranglehold. No scoundrel will ever harm the town's residents again. But the townsfolk seem not to care for Old Man Wood's ambition. They're only concerned with the fortune and happiness that Dreamville brings. Clocky also doesn't seem to mind, as long as everyone in Dreamville is happy. Tick-tock, Old Man Wood hasn't been very chatty recently, but I know that he must be beating himself for Dreamville. Everyone's living in high spirits. How wonderful. Don't you think so too, my friend? Tick-tock, we mustn't squander Old Man Wood's painstaking efforts. We ought to fully enjoy ourselves in this dream. Let's go, friend, off to immerse ourselves in this grand celebration. Clocky accepts the present Dreamville, surrendering himself entirely to the tides of merriment. He believes he can deliver to everyone happiness, bringing them more happiness, having them experience more happiness, and making that happiness everlasting in Dreamville. But Clocky hasn't seemed to realize that his so-called happiness is slowly but surely corrupting this town. Clocky understood that Old Man Wood's actions are well-intentioned, accepting that such a future would be the best future for Dreamville. After Clocky shared his views with Old Man Wood, the two became partners once again. They would strive to turn Dreamville into a paradise together. Someone was penniless in Dreamville, Tick-tock. What should we do, Old Man Wood? Clocky asked. Old Man Wood took away the person's desires. No dissatisfaction should be in Dreamville. Tick-tock, buck up and enjoy Feel So Glad on the Golden Street. Yeah. Not allowed to be unhappy. I should be careful. Someone committed a crime in Dreamville. TikTok, what should we do, Old Man Wood? Clocky asks. Old Man Wood took away the criminal's evil thoughts. No baddies should be in Dreamville. TikTok, Old Man Wood took away his evil thoughts, don't worry. Nice. Someone is sick in Dreamville. TikTok, what should we do, Old Man Wood? Old Man Wood took away the person's worries. No pain was allowed in Dreamville. TikTok, you can't feel pain now. Cheer up. Why can't you just take away the sickness? Wouldn't that be better? I wish you could take away my sickness. Ugh. Someone had permanently departed from Dreamville. TikTok. What should we do, Old Man Wood? Cookie asks. Old Man Wood made wood sculptures of the departed. There's no separation in Dreamville. TikTok, Brother Hanu, Mirror Princess, and Captain Revolver are also back. Someone was hurting others in Dreamville. TikTok, what should we do, Old Man Wood? Old Man Wood inflicted the same amount of pain on the culprit. Couldn't hurt each other in Dreamville. A leaf for a leaf, a branch for a branch. I thought he said took away all evil thoughts. How'd this happen? Anyway, someone in Dreamville is getting addicted to the joy of games in the Golden Street. TikTok, what should we do? My man wouldn't make the person unable to feel the joy of playing games. There's no addiction in Dreamville. TikTok, bad games make people mad. But wouldn't they... Oh, aren't they having fun? I don't understand. Someone's committed the sin of treason in Dreamville. No, there was no betrayal in Dreamville because everyone must be loyal to him. Someone's reminiscing about the past in Dreamville. No, no one reminisces about the past in Dreamville because there is only the present. Someone couldn't figure out the meaning of life in Dreamville. Man would answered the confusion of the lost one. There's no questions in Dreamville. Oh man, well, you're the smartest tree. Someone desired freedom in Dreamville. What should we do, Old Man Wood? Someone's questioning the rulings made in Dreamville. What should we do, Old Man Wood? No, there was no skepticism in Dreamville because he's right. Someone desired freedom in Dreamville. No, no one desired freedom in Dreamville because there's no need for freedom in this trunk. It's really undramatic. Alright, grand prize, baby. Grand prize. Oh, hell yeah. See, we did it. Over time, the townsfolk of Dreamville gradually became united as one. Old Man Wood was nurtured into a towering tree that shelters all the townsfolk with his shade. In the cool shade, Clocky also stopped thinking and immersed himself in joy. TikTok, Old Man Wood can solve all the problems. That's right, trust in the wood. The old man's wood. Dream forever. Dreamville gradually sinks into the foliage's embrace, where everyone enjoys the sweetened fruit and cool shade, never needing to think for themselves again. Bustone will never invade this place again, and no one will have to worry about disasters befalling. To the townsfolk, this may be true bliss. TikTok, it's really awesome. As long as we listen to the Great Tree, everyone will be able to lead blissful lives. And wherever the Great Tree says, we'll listen. Whatever the Great Tree wants, we'll do. TikTok, my friend, Dreamville has now really become a true dream. I feel like I'm forgetting something I shouldn't have. TikTok, since I've forgotten it, it's probably not important. Come on, let's have a party at Mr. Soda's. And so, enveloped by the giant tree's protection, Dreamville embarks on a path of eternal happiness. No sadness, no suffering, no worries. And Clucky's hands also start to rust in the syrup, never to tick again. The prize for us to forever live in our current happiness is to never again glimpse visions of the future. Dreamjoy Memoir, the end. Whispers of the Pious. Finally done with that. Bubbly Clocky. So glad, the source of joy, the quintessence of dreams. My friend, I'm but oh so glad. Have a sip first. No thanks, I'm here to talk about collaborating. Yeah, have a sip first. I'm so glad I make your dreams blast. If we're talking about Pentagon's trademark products besides Clucky, it's gotta be I'll so glad. I'll be candid. I'm so glad we'll soon have a collaboration with Clucky. Don't forget to cheer us on. What a coincidence, I'm here to talk about a partnership. So you're the director of our Dreamjoy Memoir. Mr. Piss mentioned you. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm from the So Glad advertising department. Just here to chat with you about the current commercial proposal, Bubbly Cocky. So glad can bring joy and laughter to Dreamville, but the evil boss Stone hates everything nice. So he's imprisoned Mr. Soda and stashed away all of the town's Soul Glad. The hero of Dreamville, Clocky, will infiltrate Boss Stone's office building to bring back smiles to the townspeople. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Soul Glad actually saw Saparilla. That's the gist of the story. Then complete production quickly. I hope you, as the director, can personally get your hands dirty and become Clocky's motion capture artist. A total of 3 commercials. How about it? Will that work? No problem, action. Let's get this over with. So glad brings joy and laughter to Dreamville, but the evil boss Stone hates all things good. Consequently, has imprisoned Mr. Soda and hidden all the Soul Glad in the town. The hero of Dreamville, Clocky, will infiltrate Boss Stone's office building to bring back smiles to the townspeople. After learning Clocky's movements, let me think. Tick-tock, a dream reel without Soul Glad is a clock without oil. Everything comes to a halt. Now that Boss Stone came up with such a heinous move just to take over the town. Behind this door is Boss Stone's lair. The missing Soul Glad must be hidden there. Here, we must venture forth. Retrieve all Soul Glad. Tick-tock. Tick-tock? We're a strange room. Boss Stone appears to have used Soul Glad to lay down many mechanisms that allow wall walking. Looks like Soul Glad's got plenty of amazing uses. Walk on it and try it out. Are you serious? It's saying it as if I don't even know about it. Classic power with the unchanging motion. Soul Glad creating all possibilities. Miracle, dreams, and fantasies. Town, it's Boss Stone's lackeys. They're guarding Soul Glad. We have to get rid of them quick. Why is your essential helper, whether at home, outside, or in fights? You may backfire on you, but Soul Glad won't. Triple the joy, triple the Soul Glad. Yeah, see it? That's the chest stash with the Soul Glad. Almost there. Oh dang, I can't get across. What should I do? Bring me backfire on you. Alright, whatever. There's essential helper whether at home or outside of fights. Okay, I got all the balloons. The moving Soul Glad floor has been completely removed. Open the chest now. Alright, open the chest. I remember this bottle of Soul Glad. That was a long time ago when Brother Hanu and I fought side by side. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Brother Hanu, you're hurt. Huh. There must be some way out. Please, don't tell me. I have to use that. Huh? That's right. It's a legendary beverage that can instantly heal all wounds and energize one with vigor. It may be precious, but you're a friend that can never be replaced, Tick-tock. Huh. Come forth, classic Soul Glad. was the beginning of my friendship with Brother Hanu. TikTok, such a truly nostalgic past. Alright, let's go. Okay. Very nice, good job, director. Now you're a stickler for perfection, which is why I told them to not to tear down the set yet. To make it convenient for you to make subsequent revisions or reshoots. Feel free to contact me if you run into any problems. So glad it's at your service. TikTok, the other Soul Glad must be hidden in Boston's further room. We have to find it quickly. Subsequent transfer may be more complicated. Better get ready. Oh, can't have that. Oh boy. I think Star Rail is actually keeping me sick because it's so much reading. The hallway setup is getting more and more repetitive. Where did Boston hide the Soul Glad? I see it. So there's where it was. There's where it was. It's time to walk on walls again. Decide your path carefully. Alright. I didn't know it was particularly difficult. So that was your sexual help, but whether that's all right, whatever. Classic plot with unchanged emotions. So glad creating all possibilities, miracle of dreams and fantasies. I see. So if I want to make these two disappear, I just gotta walk on them. Not sure why this is here, but whatever. And yeah, I don't need them anymore, so let's destroy them. These things show me the way anyway. So it's not particularly difficult. I remember this bottle so glad it was a long time ago when we first met with that origami bird. Clucky, why do you look so dejected, Chirp? Oh, that's something very important to me. Please help me, origami bird. No problem, no problem. Clucky, what did you lose, Chirp? The virginity. Is it the icy cold and refreshing ice so glad, Chirp Chirp? Yes, yes. Or is it the bubbly, uniquely flavored explosion so glad, Chirp Chirp? That too, that too. Oh, we drank it all. Or maybe it's the most classic yet loved by all the classic so glad, Chirp? All of them, the 3 bottles are all mine. Greedy little Clucky. Program bird see all. You only dropped an empty bottle, Chirp. It's true, I only threw out an empty bottle, but that bottle still had a sip of classic Soul Glad left. So greedy. Oh, it's just sarsaparilla. Just get more. Okay, the dialogue's exactly the same. The place is getting more convoluted. We have to find our Soul Glad before Bustone comes back. The chest be surrounded by Bustone's lackeys. Get rid of them quickly. Makes it super easy then. Alright. Saying that way. Fine, I'll go that way. It does there as well, I see. Alright. Yeah, that's enough of that. I believe I've gotten everything, except for the roof, of course. Take the path to the chest is unhindered now. So over there, across the bridge and advance. Be right back for you. Kinda want to hit them all, so maybe Donna Hunt can do it. Maybe Natasha. A little bit. Nice. That's it. Listen, there's a sound of unlocking coming from the depths of the house. We've solved Bustone's puzzle. Mr. Silver's cell door is opened. That's great. Brother Hanu is over there rescuing the trapped townspeople. We'll leave it to him. Yes, now. It's Bustone's footsteps. Bustone is coming back. Clock is time to retreat. TikTok mission complete. The compass returned. I'm so glad for the Dreamville. Clock is invincible. Alright. Like there was ever any doubt. I'm not sure about these extra film. Maybe not today. Well, you know, maybe I'm just ending it now. Because I can't handle it. Damn it. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, I guess. Well, no. Maybe later today I'll do a stream of Expeditions Viking. That'll be more talking. Hopefully it won't be as much as this. It'll probably be. We'll see. Anyways, beach. Oh, what's this? Scare box. It's scary as boating. Oh my god. Anyways, Peach.